So this is where I'm at a few weeks later. I've got Kentucky Wonder pole beans growing along there. I've got sweet potatoes that are in the ground but not doing a whole lot. I've got cucumbers, squashes, summer squash, winter squash, that kind of thing. I have my first row of momentum bush beans, and I just put the second row in today, and then the third one will go off this wooden post right here in a few more weeks, so I don't have all the beans all at once. My potatoes clearly doing quite well, and I'm fine with those all coming on at the same time because I'm going to be dehydrating and pressure canning those. My sweet peas weren't trellising up with the fence the way I'd like them to, so knitter to the rescue. I got some cotton yarn out. Dishcloth cotton yarn, can't have too much of that except for when you can. First turn on the compost pile. Tomatoes, all kinds of tomatoes in the bales. My beets aren't doing anything. My turnips aren't doing anything over here, but over in those feed stock troughs, stock water troughs, they're doing just fine over there. My corn's just starting to come up. That got it put in just a little bit late because of the heavy rain we were having. Some of my tomatoes got dusted, so I had to put up shades, and that's the last shade coming off probably tomorrow. So I've got several different varieties I wasn't planning on. And what I did is I went to the greenhouse Mottman's that my family's been working at for years. And I just picked the one that said best for canning. So that's the one I have, and that's Mountain Pride. I also have some Better Boys, a couple kinds of cherry tomato, Amish paste, black crim, Principe Borghese, and Marglobe Improved. Also, my collards didn't come up from seed, so I also bought some collard starts. There's two kinds of peppers. Accidentally broke one of my peppers, so I have two different kinds, so I can't be saving seeds this year. That's okay. My onions, grown from sets, they're doing just fine. Those will be coming up, going into stew this winter, the ones that don't dry. That's that black from, I can't remember, but it's a black tomato from my neighbor Scott. So yeah, those are all doing really well. Got my hot compost, and then some of the firewood we're cutting and splitting for fall. That's all oak. A very tiny portion of what was taken off of a tree in town, so we'll be cutting that and splitting that for this coming winter because it was dead long enough. And then that's the remainder of the maple tree that we were working on last year when Dad had his heart attack. That's the remainder of it that we have to cut, and as you can see, we just started splitting it today too. And then a little bit of soil that I had to buy because I ran out of stuff I could pile up around my potatoes to hill them up. So I had to buy a little bit, but not too bad. And yeah, coming right along. Didn't get my herbs in, but everything else seems to be working fine. And I still have to put a gate on this fence because I've lost 2 pairs of pants to squeeze in through the fence. But otherwise, going pretty well.